recently there has been some interesting conversations going on Twitter. And usually you don't really need to take Twitter too serious, because it's filled with bullshit takes, right? People just kind of spew their opinions and sort of like and sort of like just talk shit, like, oh no, a shitty opinion on Twitter, like who would have thought? So that's why I don't really address too many things on Twitter, you know what I mean? Because a lot of it's bullshit, and you have to consider the source as far as like some of that shit goes. Bananas, what's good, homie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're well. Happy Monday, my friend. Come on in. So the topic of conversation that I saw on Twitter was people sort of bashing managers, music reviewers, and music curators on Twitter. And the reason why I bring this up here and on the podcast is, for one, I need to inform my audience of proper facts on topics like this. And you can only convey so many thoughts through text, because I spoke a little bit about this on Twitter, but I see things like people calling anybody not in the music scene that doesn't make music a leech. I see people saying that managers, music reviewers, and curators are leeches and they want to be artists. They're naive. Yeah, and it's not so much the words of choice here that are kind of disturbing to me. I think what's really disturbing to me is the source. When people have impressionable audiences and opinions like these sort of do numbers, and people are like, yeah, like, you're so right, it kind of rubs me the wrong way, because it's simply not true. Like Michael said, they're naive and don't understand the industry. And like, I almost feel like industry is a little bit of a soft term for it, or just like a bad term for it, because even in the underground space, like, there has to be some form of, like, respect. And you're gonna find shitty people in all communities. Like, it doesn't matter if it's music, art, your day job, in a bar. Like, you're gonna find a bullshit ass people in any position. You know what I mean? Like, in any fucking position. Like, saying you have to make music to be in the music creative space is like saying you have to play sports to be a fucking sports analyst, bro. Like, that's just not fucking true. Because, like I said, I spoke a little bit, like, just a little bit about this, right? Not into great detail like I am now. So, when I say that, my experience with people that aren't creatives in the space, right? Take any of my past platforms that I worked for, and anytime somebody that joined the team, the group, that wasn't a creative, about half of the time they were on bullshit. Like, they were like a college kid, they were like some person that just didn't have good intentions for the scene, and sort of like just wanted to be around shit, and more were so fans. And then there was the other side, and I could name names of people that aren't creatives but are very fucking passionate about this scene and have never fucked anybody over, and in fact have gotten fucked over a lot. So the hand goes both ways, and I don't think it's more so like a community problem. I think it's more so like a life problem. Like, that's just life. Like, people are just dog shit. So for anybody with, like, a decent following, like, you know, like, not even a decent following, like, if you're telling, like, your mutuals and you're telling the people that, you know, are around you that everybody in certain positions are leeches, they're gonna fucking believe you, and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, like, I better move accordingly, when in reality, like, the people saying these things have not been around for years. Like, and if they have, they haven't been exposed to anybody of real significance. Truly. And it bothers the fuck out of me that people, like, try to spit this out. You know what I mean? Because I have a platform that's filled with a staff full of artists that are creatives. So what the fuck do you have to say about my platform? Every single person on my fucking staff team is a creative. Producers, designers, vocalists, writers. So shit like that is like truly from a place of ignorance. And it's like, damn, like, you really have zero fucking idea what you're talking about. Because you, like, anybody with half a brain can't assume that every single person in these positions is malicious. Managers, curators, things like that. Bro, what? What? Some of these people in these positions would die for certain artists and have done so much work. Booking managers, promoters, so many people are so key to so many artists, bro. And even artists will tell you that. Even artists will tell you that. And like I said, don't get me wrong, there's fucking weirdos. But like, to say that they're exclusive to like the music industry or the underground community, you're fucking delusional. Because you can go into any sort of business and any sort of space and find the same exact weirdos and leeches that people speak on. So to like broaden that perspective and try to like blanket everybody under that and like put everybody's like, nah, like, what the fuck? Like, you can't put that jacket on everybody. You just can't put that on everybody. So don't fucking believe everything you see just because somebody makes good music and has a fucking dog shit opinion, bro. Like, it's the same thing as people making good music with being a shitty person. You know, just because you make good music doesn't give you that pass, and just because you make good music doesn't give you the pass to spit fucking bullshit to the people that look up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. And like, when it's shit that's just simply not true, it's like, what, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, you know? You can't really take it serious. And if things like this weren't from such a credible source, then I wouldn't even be speaking on it right now. You know what I mean? Like, this wouldn't even be a conversation. But the fact that it was from a semi-credible source that people look to and really enjoy, you know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean that their opinion is like super fucking valid. Like, there are lots of people that make shitty music with fucking great opinions. And there are lots of people that make awesome fucking music with really, really ignorant and just bad opinions. So, at the end of the day, just know that music is a case-by-case basis. And the people you meet and surround yourself with don't reflect music as a whole. Like, it more so reflects you as a whole and who you surround yourself with. Because if you're surrounding yourself with fucking leeches and dirtbags, what the fuck does that say about you? And how are you gonna go blame music for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that it just doesn't make any sense. Like I was not raised that way to like scapegoat shit, when in reality, like, you're the person to blame for letting yourself be surrounded by fucking weirdos. So there's like a whole other problem underneath all that we don't have time to discuss, but that's all I wanted to speak on, man. Make decisions for yourself, and if you want somebody's advice, make sure that they're credible. You know what I mean? Like, Music Mondays is 85 episodes deep, and never once have we given anybody advice that I wouldn't fucking give my brother, my my son, bro. I don't even have either of those things. And I would tell them the same shit that I tell the show, the chat, my friends, my staff, my artists. Like, I don't steer people in the wrong direction, and you can never pull that card on me as long as I've been around in this space. You can ask around. Ask around. 80 plus articles, and I've never fucking made a dime off anybody. So go ahead and ask around. Like, that's the shit with that, is like, people have one fucking weird experience in life, and they're like, damn, that whole shit's fucked up. Fuck the industry. And it's like, bro, like, are you fucking high? Like, what are you smoking? Because let me hit that. You know? Like, fuck out of here, bro. So, nah, man. Learn shit for yourself. And if you're looking for help or information, go to sources that know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you can pull my resume and see how long I've been in the space and see who I've interviewed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know all these things for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't pull these fucking experiences and quotes out of my ass. This is all from genuine hard fucking work. So, like, I'll be damned if I see some bullshit on Twitter with somebody from, like, a decent following spitting bullshit and I'll speak on it. Especially when it's about my space. Like, fuck out of here. I don't fuck with that. So that's that on that, my friends. You know, put yourselves first. Don't worry about the other bullshit, you know? And if you meet a shitty person, steer clear of them. It has nothing to do with fucking music or this and a third. So what? Everybody meets a piece of shit once in a while, you know what I mean? So move them out your life. That's it, you know? So yeah, that's that on that. Kind of an interesting topic. More so, like I said, it wouldn't really even be a conversation if it wasn't, you know, from somebody that was at least semi-credible, but, you know, it is what it is. People, you know, sometimes just have talking points that need to be addressed.